Thank you for joining us today to celebrate the commencement of construction of Morton Manufacturing's new Lancaster facility. We have several people here, some you'll hear from. With us from Morton Manufacturing, our guests of honor are Yolanda Morton, Chairman and CEO. Wallace Morton from Morton Manufacturing, and Dale Ray, the Chief Operating Officer. Thank you so much for coming. Also with us today, we have our Mayor, Mayor R.X. Paris. We have State Assemblyman, soon to be State Senator, Steve Knight. Councilwoman Sandra Johnson. Person who is acting as a developer and helped put this together and worked very closely with us on this. Great gratitude for Mr. Frank Visco. Sorry about that. And working with the developer is Bob Larson, who will be in charge of construction. Morton Manufacturing's relocation will bring 300 jobs to the Antelope Valley. As many of you know, they specialize in the manufacture of fasteners for the aerospace industry. And their extensive client list reads as a who's who. They have Rolls-Royce, Pratt & Whitney, and General Electric. We are very, very proud that Morton Manufacturing is going to be a part of the business community of the Antelope Valley. With that, I'd like to introduce our Mayor, Mayor R.X. Paris, to tell us a little more about Morton Manufacturing and this facility.
You know, we were here, how long ago?
Less than 120 days.
120 days ago. Frank, what the heck? It should have been built by now. You know, today really does. It marks the turning of the corner. What we have coming to this city is truly astonishing. And we can't think of a better company to start with, because you are taking us from our roots, which is aerospace, and you're bringing us into small manufacturing, which is going to be the backbone of this community. This year we will be announcing more than just one of these facilities, and it's because of this. Have you ever seen a city where they have the band for you? No. Well, what we constantly hear is that when companies like this go to other cities, they talk to one or two people. There's not the fanfare, there's not the embracing of them that they experience in Lancaster. And that's a community embrace, which is evidenced by the people here today. I think we've finally realized what happens when American small business isn't supported by everyone. Things start to collapse. I think we're fixing that here. What you're seeing is really what it's going to take. It's going to take the entire community coming together and doing whatever it takes to bring these companies here. And I think you've seen that, haven't you, Yolanda? Whatever it took. Now, how long is it going to take to get this building up?
30 days.
30 days. You know, we were in China, and we saw a convention center bigger than the Los Angeles Convention Center that was done in 9 months. So
9 months.
Certainly 9 months, right? We can do better than anywhere in the world when we all come together, change whatever rules we have to change, and get things moving. As you can tell, I'm incredibly excited. It's been a long road, and for the first time, we're seeing light at the end of the tunnel that is truly blinding, is what we see coming our way. And you were here the day we turned the corner. This is going to be a new community in 5 years, and it started right here. Thank you for coming.
If I may go off script for a second, I think great partnerships start with great leadership. And I think when all this started is when we've had two companies or two groups come together that exhibit that. I'd be remiss in not thanking Mayor Paris and Sandra Johnson and the rest of the council for the leadership they've exhibited in this community over the last 4 years, and I think that's where it started to engage this community. So please give them a hand for that leadership. And along those lines, great companies weather economic storms because they have great leadership and vision, and they know what they're doing, and they every day make their company better. One of the pleasures I've had in this job, which I've had now for 5 years, is to work with people like Yolanda Morton. People who get what business is about and care about their employees and look at it as family. And when you visit their facility, you can't help but be impressed of how good this company is and how closely they work together. It is a real pleasure to introduce the chairman and CEO of Morton Manufacturing, Yolanda Morton.
Good morning. I'm really excited to be here, and I'm glad that everyone are here with the family, and so those people are helping me. This is the beginning of the one that we are waiting for, and it is made possible by the help of the city of Lancaster and the Morton Manufacturing Management and all my family supporting me. I hope that everyone will be really get together, especially, and I know that our employees are really happy because it get closer to where they live, and we will get more people around here that can help us and build this our company, the expansion. And it is not only this one, that's why I got a bigger lot so that we will have more things that will be going on later. So with all your help and all the community, I appreciate all what you're gonna do with us and all your support, and rest assured that I will, whatever you need from us, I will be happy to help you or do my best to do all the things that you need from us. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to introduce someone who will appreciate the fact that this facility will be twice as big as the other facility, and it's on 10.06 acres. And it gives this company the room to expand, to meet their current demands and their demands in the future. A person who knows everything about manufacturing, and I've really enjoyed talking to over the months, is Dale Ray, the Chief Operating Officer.
Yes, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. We are very, very excited about moving out here. We are really looking forward to it. Our people are. Something that I can see nothing but growth for us out here. We've had enormous amount of applications already from the city of Lancaster, and I think the city of Lancaster, we had looked at other places, probably treated us with, I don't even know how to say great, but it was beyond that. I think our move out here is going to increase a new business. We are right now looking at doing business with Boeing. That would be another big increase for us. We're looking at making frame bolts, high-strength frame bolts. They had visited our facility about 3 weeks ago. They came in, they looked at us and said, "We want you." So anyway, I would like to thank everybody for coming out. We're as anxious as can be to move out here. Our people are really, really excited about moving out here. I think we will have a lot of people have new homes out here. And it's really, really a great opportunity for us. Thank you very, very much for coming out, and we thank you.
Before we get to the groundbreaking, we'd be remiss in not thanking the people that really have helped make this possible, the team, and there's a few here, so I want to take a couple minutes to make sure they get recognized. There's a lot of local agencies, departments, and private companies that came together, as the mayor said, to make this happen in less than 120 days. One of those that started off and has been just a great partner is Antelope Valley Engineering, who was able to subdivide this property, go through all of the steps that need to go through that in record time. Realtors don't often get the credit they deserve for putting deals together. When everything falls apart, it's usually the realtor that provides the glue to keep it together. And one of the best that I've ever worked with or known, and I know everyone up here shares that sentiment, is Dennis Greer. Dennis, thank you so much for everything you've done. Another person who I don't believe gets near the credit that he deserves for helping to make this community a great community is a person that's always there and can do what you need when it's done, when it's needed, and done right. And that's Mr. Frank Visco. Please give him a hand. City staffers are usually very content to work behind the scenes. Their job is to get the job done, and that's success for them. They don't often get called out. But in this case, we would be remiss in not calling out some of our public works folks who really helped make this happen. Andrew Noga, Ray Hunt, and Michelle Cantrell from the city's Public Works Department. And from our Planning Department, Randy Davis, who really worked very hard and diligently on this project. Do we have a representative from the fire department here? I don't think Gerald's here. Gerald Cozy of the Los Angeles County Fire Department is a lifelong AV resident and is a go-to person for the city and for this community. He's very comfortable being behind the scenes, but we wouldn't be here today without his working through a lot of the county agencies for us. So please give him a big hand. And last but not least, it took the City Council and this Lancaster Planning Commission to really go through and make a lot of this happen, not just give the approvals, but provide the leadership and making sure that things were being done right, they were done quickly, and they were being done for the benefit of all concerned, the partnerships. So please give those representatives a big hand. We're very excited. We heard the promise that this will be up in 30 days from Mr. Visco, so let's break ground. This is day one. Thank you all for coming.